right, guys. So we've got two jumbo cases here. Hopefully you had a good New Year's. All right, you guys ready? Here we go. I thought he just meant that the hits weren't very good. You know, kind of like dud boxes or something like that. Matt Wallner, blue refractor auto. First pack auto. The invitation might go. I mean, it's not a draft, but the invitation very well could go third in a draft. To be honest with you, it would not surprise me one bit if the invitation went third. Jimenez, I mean, what's the Adams worth? I don't really know, so maybe I'm way off. But I mean, second president, he did live a good while, but you know, you're talking about president from the 1700s. That's a crazy hit, man. Davy Garcia. It's a nice card there. You could probably look up Adams because I think he's been in Transcendent before. I know. I want to say I pulled his son, but I might have pulled John Adams. I'm not sure which one it was. Maybe it wasn't. Maybe it wasn't him, but I think he's been in other Transcendents, and I think I might have pulled him. Josh Wolf, refractor auto. Casey Golden paper. Yeah, it's happened before. So, you know, Jared Triolo, 25. There's 33 people in the break, and there's 58 spots. Usually there's one person with a lot of spots, but the closest we got this time was Big Fan 5. I think he has 7. That's the most spots by one person. Davis Wenzel. So, you know, he's got like 1 in every 8. You know, he could hit 7, you know, okay autos, or he could hit really big. Riley Green, purple refractor. The stack of 5 wides full of paper is taller than I am, and I'm over 6 foot. I gotta look up to it. Ryan Garcia. There you go, Jamie. Isn't that you? Lisa, if it gets too late, if you want me to break them tomorrow, I can. Just let me know. I can break them next, or I can just hold them off and break them tomorrow night. Happy New Year. Gold paper, Espino. Peyton Burdick. Okay. Brock Deathridge to 250. A couple purple Detroit Tigers. Lodolo, that's a variation. Got a redemption. Refractor. Hunter Bishop, nice card. That's cool. Dilliard. Cody Host, purple, nice card. Logan Driscoll, purple. Jordan Adams. Ryan Jensen, refractor auto. $4.99. Matt Wallner, blue refractor. Blue refractor. He had a Tatis rookie tonight. Dre Jameson, base auto. Ellipsius, orange paper. Brandon Lewis, sky blue. Yeah, it was a nice card. Misner to 71. I want to say that's my 5th Speckle Misner. Something crazy like that. 4th or 5th. Nova. Vince Fernandez. Lazarito one's flying. Little day trip to Dallas. Kendall Williams, blue auto. Brett Batty. Miguel Amaya. Logan Davidson. CJ Abrams. Sky blue paper. The only problem with FedEx Express is they wanna look at the contents if you insure it for more than 1,000, or is it a more than 2,000? But anyway, it always makes me nervous because then you gotta leave it with the guy, and I'm like, you know, how much does he really value his job? You know, he might be like, yeah, go ahead, fire me. Oh, do you? Well. Really, two of them. Holy cow. I bet that sucks. Adley, base auto. Nice card. Cavaco, green paper. Yeah, that's nuts. Well, maybe a third party if you're specifically insuring collectibles. You know what I mean? That one I could see actually working. But UPS claims ain't paying. Michael Bush. Yeah. Grayson Rodriguez. Jack Kachanowicz. Nice card. JJ Bleday, look at that. That spot's done a lot better this second 51 caser than it did the first 51 caser. It's hit a lot more autos this time. Right, yeah, that's a big thing. That's why I won't insure them, because it just puts a target on them. People always ask me, you know, to insure their cards. I'm like, look, why don't we just ship it express and not put insurance on it? Come on. Greg. Now, let's be fair, all right? There's a little bit of a difference between what we do with film and what you do with film. I mean, Phil's guest star was John Boy. When you put out films, you know, they win Academy Awards. when we put out films, we get 1,000 views and call it a day. That's funny. That's funny. That's funny. That's like if I said, yeah, you know, I got that DVD on, you know, show my son how to use a change up, and Phil's like, really? I use Larry Rothschild. You know, it's like, come on, come on. Of course you use Larry Rothschild. He's the pitching coach for the Yankees. Of course. It doesn't make I believe you would. I believe you would. Oh, that's a nice card. I like it. Seth Beer to 99. It's a nice hit. 30th anniversary. I believe you would. Really, they did? USPS paid the claim within a week? That'd be cool, though. I'd watch that one. Of course, I watch all Phil's videos regardless. What I want to know, though, is in the film you cut for Phil, who dies and who kills him? Oh, Larry Rothschild and I are friends. Although he doesn't drop my name very often. I was sad to see him go, to be honest with you. Sad to see him go to New York, but I mean, he's definitely happy. I don't think I've talked to Larry Rothschild probably since the 90s. So that's great. That's great. I'm dying. You guys got to make this happen. You have to make this happen. Right? Yeah, I know. I know. That's crazy. And you've got the most spots of anybody. So you're sitting in the best position right now. Which spot would you rather have? The John Adams, the Invitation, or the Babe Ruth? I mean, it's got to be Babe Ruth, right? I mean... Brett Batty? See, I'd never heard that nickname before. They were saying stuff here in Tampa like, you know, he doesn't have the respect of the dugout and stuff like that. But that was all just a crock. It was all just an excuse, you know. He definitely had the respect that, well... I mean, I guess I wasn't in the dugout, but you know, I did know several of the players, and I never heard of one bad word said about him by any player at any time. Ornelas. And then they brought in, you know, these who'd they pull in right after him? What the hell was that guy's name? And he definitely didn't do any better. Now I can't think of his name. It's gonna drive me crazy. Hold on a second. What was that guy? Yeah, I know it's Kevin Cash right now. I want to see who was it after Rostov. Lou Piniella. They pulled in Hal McRae, which, you know, he was only there for a year. Well, I guess 2 years. And then they pulled in Lou Piniella, and Hal McRae and Lou Piniella's winning percentage was less than Larry Rothschild. Both of those guys Hal McRae's was way lower. And they're talking about the only reason they weren't winning is because, you know, he didn't have the respect of the clubhouse. Well, you don't think Lou Piniella had the respect of the clubhouse? Because he didn't win as many games. He didn't have the same winning percentage. Same amount of years. Anyway, sorry. I'm ranting. This is old anger. This is anger from like 2001. Or a theme box breaks. Yeah, a lot of people forget he managed the Rays, but he was a good manager. He was our first manager. And he, you know, just good people too. Box topper. All right, this is 5. This is more than we hit in the other 51 caser. Hit an auto. No auto. This would probably be a redemption anyway if it wasn't auto. Hunter Bishop to 99. 55 out of 99. eBay 5 of 9. Nice card. That's not going to work. Come on. There you go. A horror theme. Well, you've got to direct, edit. You got to be the editor and the director. Really, Ruth, then Adams, then Invite. That's interesting. I like that. All right, so you got to be the director, the editor. You've got to write the script. Balake, but I'll be your on-air talent. I got you. Balake to 250. You know, I do some acting every once in a while. Whenever I pull Tony a card, I act like it's good. That's funny. Yeah, he was a good guy in Tampa. He really was. I heard you talk about it. No, actually, it's usually a small redemption card. Either it's just a redemption sitting on top of the box, or you open this up and it's a piece of cardboard. And it's just a regular piece of cardboard, like a white piece of cardboard, and then there's a regular redemption card just kind of floating in here. I've seen it done both ways. Most recently, it was just a blank card and a regular size redemption. Michael Bush. That's awesome. That's awesome. I've done some voiceover work. I've only done voiceover work for stuff like anxiety websites and how to quit smoking and stuff like that. Ryan Nelson, base auto. Wow, an orange Senzo's a pretty darn nice card. That's a really nice hit. Christian Cairo. So did you make them extras or something in like the background? That'd be really cool. JJ Blade. I know my boys would go nuts for something like that. Just to stand in a crowd scene in a movie, they would lose their minds. Logan Wyatt. Logan Driscoll. Logan Driscoll. Nice purple. Wait to find out via hearsay. Well, generally what happens is your PM box blows up. Speaking parts, very nice. That's pretty cool. That's got to be cool. Phil, did I ever tell you about the time my Tops asked me to throw out the first pitch at a Marlins game? It's a pretty funny story. Did I ever tell you this story? I don't know what that means, Greg. I don't know what that means. On the board. Yeah, no, I didn't. The only day they had available was my mom's birthday, so I sent a 9-year-old, right, and I'm explaining he's autistic, so I'm trying to explain to him that he's gonna throw out the first pitch at a Rays game. And he's high function, so he says I got to throw out the first pitch. I'm like, yeah. He goes, well, you know, he plays Little League, and he's one of the many positions he plays is pitcher, right? So he's like, okay. So then when it's like he's ready to go to the game, he pulls me aside and he's like, I'm a little worried. I said, what are you worried about? I said, you worried about the pitch? He's like, no, I'm not worried about the pitch. He said, but I'm worried about what position I have to play after that. He thought he had to stay on the field and play. He thought he had to stay on the field and play the whole game. And he was like, well, they put me at shortstop. I'm best at shortstop. He was a little disappointed when he got out there and he didn't get to play. No, he's gonna draw the line on those nude scenes there. Well, that's good. Royals. Yeah, I really wanted to do it. I wanted to throw out the first pitch at a Marlins game. It'd be better if it was a Rays game, because then it's not that far, just over the bridge. But yeah, we were gonna do a YouTube series, me and the boys, because all three of them are just monsters. They're 6, 9, and 10, and they're all ripped up, right? It's all genetics. It's their dads, but anyway. So we were gonna do like these workout videos, you know, and put them up on YouTube, and we had this whole thing set out, and then YouTube did that thing where you can't monetize videos that were intended for kids. So we were like, well, the heck with that. But we were gonna make them YouTube stars. Tristan Cassis. But the one who threw out the first pitch, people used to like get mad at us and say that they thought we made him work out with weights or something like that because he's just completely ripped. He's been ripped since he was like 2 years old. Sammy Ciani, and people always thought that, you know, we like had him work out and stuff like that, and that's just him naturally. I'll keep you in mind. Gunnar Henderson. Me and my dad go and see the Final Destination movies all the time. That was like our thing. We'd go see the Final Destination movies because they were just hysterical. They were a lot of fun. As long as you go into a movie like that expecting merely to have fun, I think they definitely over-deliver. Every one of those did. You know, whether it's a roller coaster or an airplane or a train or whatever the hell they always used. Nice. The poor man just said he worked on all of them but the first, and you're like, well, that's the only good one. That's funny. That's like what Whitney was saying about Phil the other day, about how she didn't like any 30-year-old pitchers. I do too. I always get dirty looks. Usually it's from my wife. I know, I was just teasing you. I was just teasing you. Right? That's what I was saying. Okay, so we're on to the next case, by the way. That Sammy Ciani was the first auto of this case, right? I think. It is. We only have the best people in this channel at 4 in the morning. Where else can you be? All we need now is Evan Mathis to show up. We'll have everybody. Oh, there you go. Quinn Priester blue. That's a nice card. Or the guy that pulled the Ty Cobb Babe Ruth 1/1. Was it the last one? All right, well then that Quinn Priester's the first one then. Spot's done really well compared to last time. What is that, 6 or 7 autos, right? Brennan Malone. It's another relatively rare auto. I mean, not rare, but uncommon. Miguel Amaya. No, don't do that. Tristan Cassis. Greg Jones. He's a Ray. Yeah, I was thinking the same thing. However, all of my time right now goes to The Witcher. I was going to sing the song for you guys, but I don't want my video to get flagged. Eric Rivera. Michael Massey. Cameron Misner. Illuminati. It's Illuminati. I didn't even know there was a game. All I had seen were the reviews, and they were terrible, so I wasn't even going to watch it. But people here in this chat told me to watch it. They said it was excellent. You know, I had to watch the Star Wars, and honestly, I loved it, but I think I just loved it just because it's been so much a part of my life, you know? Watching the first movie in the theater, and then to get to see it, you know, always wanting them to make more, and they never did, and then finally they do, and yeah, you know, I liked it. I liked it all the way through. I wasn't one of those that, you know, it had to be... So I was definitely a fan. You know, as much as I hate Disney, and I hate Disney, they have done a good job overall with Marvel, and at least bringing Star Wars out. You know, maybe they could have done the last few movies a little bit better, but you know, I really liked Rogue One. I love The Mandalorian. I think they've done a lot of stuff well. J.J. Blade, and they've definitely done well by Marvel, so I don't know. I don't think Star Wars was struggling. I mean, I'm pretty sure George Lucas could have done it. It just, I don't think he... Yeah, no, I mean, I see that point too. And there were a lot of things I really wanted to see. Like, I wanted to see Luke, Leia, and Han Solo on the screen at the same time. And they never did it. And I think that was a huge mistake. You know, I mean, for me personally, I think that was just a glaring omission. I liked Solo, but again, for the same reasons. You know, I don't think it would be really hard to make me not like a Star Wars movie. You know, Logan Gilbert. I don't know what 1917 is. Now I must find out. And this is a monster hit right here. JJ Bleday, blue refractor auto. I have crushed the Bleday spot. I hit him in orange in the 20 caser, and I've hit him a red in this 51. I cared a little bit for the characters, I think. Logan Davidson in Rogue One. And I didn't know that everybody in Rogue One was going to die either. You know, I thought there was a chance some of them lived. I mean, even though it said, you know, the first movie said they all died, that doesn't mean they all died. But they all died. So never mind. Cooper. What was it that that the one actor was saying on Twitter today that had everybody so upset? I tried to read about it, but I only had a minute. Gosh, what's his name? Boyega? What? Apparently he said something today that had people just up in arms. Yeah, 20. Bro, you keep. Everybody's but yours. Yeah, I like the first one probably the best too. I thought they did okay with what they had to give, you know, Carrie Fisher a. I wish they hadn't have had her live in the second one. You know, I think if she had passed away in the second one, it would have been better, like her character. But Gunnar Henderson. Yes, Jumanji was entertaining. The movie I went and saw yesterday was Knives Out. I like that one too. Wander Franco. Was it yesterday I saw? I think it was yesterday. Anyway, Quinn Priester Purple. But I like Knives Out. It was a good movie. Yeah. But for, you know, knowing what you know, I thought they did okay. I just, you know, I think Luke should have been in the third movie. You know, they basically kill one of them a movie, right? Poor Han went first, and then Leia in 2, and then Luke in 3. That's what I, you know, in my head, that's what I thought they should have done. Of course, it's easy to say that, sitting in a chair, right? Yeah, I would watch Jumanji. It's definitely entertaining. Jack Black, The Rock, they're hysterical. What's Jumanji? That Carol's boy. It's pretty good. The little feller, he's funny. They're all funny. Logan Davidson green looks good in green. Which one of you kicked me? Look at that. Son of a gun. Look at that. Isn't that crazy? Cameron Misner. I don't know how many he's hit now. What is that? 5 or 6? That's nuts. Which one of you kicked me? Kellenick. You know how many cases of this I still have? Lazarito, let me see. I'm doing 140, right? So 140 cases, 142 cases. And then I gave away a lot. I gave away probably close to 10 cases I gave away. So that means I still have almost 50 cases of draft. But the last 40 I paid website for. So I'm not making any money on the last 40 cases unless it goes up. Which I expected to go up, which is why I bought. Which is why I bought these. The next big product I'm opening is early next week. I'm going to have Bowman Heritage. I wish I had bought it off the website, but like an idiot, I didn't. And now it's like quintupled in price. Yeah, I haven't been able to watch the... I couldn't watch Frozen. That was the last movie I took my little girl to see. But my wife says I took her to something else too, but I don't remember. The last one I remember taking her to see was Frozen. Yeah, that was actually Fish. That was Fish from Blowout. He actually wanted to sell it by the end of the year, so it has something to do with end of the year finances or whatever, but he wanted to definitely break it before the year was over. So I paid him today for it, earlier today, so that he got paid. Yeah, Bowman Heritage. It was a website exclusive that only went to the membership. I didn't buy a single one, but I bought 200 boxes from Blowout. And they're going for like $150. I didn't pay $150 from Blowout, but I paid way over $100. So hopefully it maintains its value. Yeah, that's the only way to get it. I did tweet it out now. I did tweet it out why everybody should join. JJ Blade, nice card. Gold paper. That's a nice hit. Gold paper, JJ Blade. I said everybody should join. So if you follow me on Twitter, no excuses. Grant McCrae. I'm just messing with you. Should ship by Friday. That's what I'm going with. But make sure you've posted in the thread that you need your 24 to ship. But I can't, nobody came to work today. I didn't make any progress today on it at all. Brock Deathridge. But everybody's coming to work tomorrow, so I got you. There's two big draws on Heritage, I believe. Well, three. The first one, which is the one I wasn't really going to count, is they used to have it and it went away and now it's back. So a few people, you know, they reminisce. So, you know, there's that. The second draw, it was never released to the public other than the club membership. So that's a huge one. You couldn't buy it. You know, if you weren't a member, you couldn't buy it. So that's the second one. The third one, it looks fantastic. There's some on eBay. Check 2019 Bowman Heritage on eBay and tell me what you think. They look awesome. So that's a big pull. But really, the biggest one is nobody could get it. You know, they sold out before it ever went public. Joseph Ortiz. Jordan Groshans. It's probably a quick break too. I haven't seen any of it yet. I just got it sent to me today, but it'll take 4 days to get to me. So what is today? What's today? Tuesday? Yeah, I might have it Friday. I can probably get them to overnight you some, Phil. You'd still have it before a lot of people get it. And it would still be a pretty good product to do because a lot of your people have never seen it because they couldn't get it. You know what I mean? Well, Bowman Heritage is going to be different from Heritage. It's different. It's based on 53 Bowman. But it's a completely different kind of product than what you're expecting. $30 a box. It's yeah. I think it's $150 a box right now on eBay. Black Auto, Triolo, 75. Doxicus purple paper. Oh yeah, that's true. No other breaker is going to be able to do that. You know, no other breaker is going to be able to say, "Hey, I had one of these." That's great. Yeah, you definitely have to have one on hand. Do you have one on hand? You'd have to have one for your video. Well, I guess you could always just boop, pop it up, right? I'm thinking about just doing box breaks. It looks like a really good box break type of product. You know, kind of like I do with Sapphire. Riley Green to 99 in draft progression. That's funny. Toglia to 25. That's a nice card. All right, so right after this, I've got 3 personal boxes of Super Jumbo, but then we're done, okay, guys? Ryan Garcia, and then we'll be back to the regular schedule tomorrow. Davis Wenzel. Shervy Newton. You cut out a squiggle. We need to see it. You got to do the boop boop, pop up the Bowman Chrome auto, and then pop up the Heritage auto so that we can see the missing squiggle. That's so funny. At least you never resorted to just putting a V on the card or something like that. Dre Jameson. Some of these guys these days, they just put their initial. That's horrible. Eric Miller. Or Harmon Killebrew. The Shervy and Newton auto, though, man, that's just amazing. And every single one looks exactly like that. Hey, that's great, man. That is great. Alec Baum. This guy's done really well. Logan Driscoll. I've hit him a lot of color. I do these cards I make every year. I've got to get some made now for 2020, but I do these cards and I make different ones, right? So I sign them, and I was signing just an H, and people were like, no, we need the full auto. And I'm like, bro, these cards are worth nothing, you know? It's not even my name, but no. So now if I sign, I've got to try it as much as I can to sign the full Houdini versus just an H. Hudson Head. Josh Smith to 71. I think that's the second one I've hit, but I think the other one was for Lisa. Yeah, I forget that guy's name. But he just put a check mark. It was horrible. All right, guys, 2 boxes to go. Yeah. Well, Kikuchi's signing in a second language, too. Yep, that's right. It was Morency. Yeah. Quintana. Another Garcia. What is that, 3? Another gold. This is the second gold franchise futures we've hit. Ian Anderson. Kyle Stowers. Thought it was another Adley for a second. That was terrible. Some pretty bad baseball autos too, though. Vince Fernandez. Well, orange auto. Oh, it could be big. It's the right team. Could be big. We want his name to start with a C. Oh boy. Yeah, that one's pretty big, I'd say. Yeah, we might as well go all out, right? Hold on. Go all out. Let's really, let's really celebrate. That is a nice card, man. That is fantastic. Yeah, I gotta give Phil a run for his money. That's a great card. Yeah, having a pretty good year. Dad joke. Tyler Baum, purple paper. All right, one box to go. All right, guys, last box. Priester, gold Priester, case hit. Clark Schmidt, blue paper. Royal Royals with the dad joke. Nelson. Brent Rooker. That's probably the last auto. Noah Song. That's good too. Espino. And last auto looks like a green. It is Noah Song. /99, Noah Song auto. All right, so let's recap it real quick. Colored paper. Got an orange Michael Massey, an orange Lipsius, and a gold Espino. All right, before I forget, our fifth box topper, Hunter Bishop, is 55 out of 99. So 5, plus we've already hit an auto, so that was good. All right, non-auto, we got Noah Song, Brent Rooker, Vince Fernandez, Ian Anderson, Franchise Futures Gold, Pirates, Hudson Head, Michael Toglia, Draft Progression Green, Logan Driscoll, Jordan Groshans, Brock Deathridge, JJ Bleday. That's a gold paper. That's a very nice card. I was wondering what happened to the other gold paper. Logan Davidson, Priester, Gilbert, JJ Bleday, Sky Blue, Acevedo, Rivera, Cassis, Amaya, Cassis again, Wyatt, Ornelas, another gold franchise futures, Twins, McCann, Kochenwitz, Amaya, Fernandez, Nova, Wallner, Jordan Adams, Logan Driscoll, a Lodolo variation, Brock Deathridge, Riley Green, purple, nice card, Jared Triolo, and Davy Garcia. And then autos, we've got blue Matt Wallner, Noah Song green, Ryan Nelson, Quinn Priester, 2019, class of 2019, Kyle Stowers, Ryan Garcia, Josh Smith, the 71, Logan Driscoll Gold Wave, Dre Jameson, Davis Wenzel, Ryan Garcia Refractor, a black Jared Triolo to 75, Reese Hines Refractor, Grant McRae, TJ Sakema, Cameron Misner, which is crazy because we never hit this guy. There's a purple. Michael Bush, Balake Walston, See the BW? I just hate that. Logan Davidson. JJ Bleday blue. That's a really nice card. Spencer Steer. He's hit just tons of color. Greg Jones. Brennan Malone refractor. Quinn Priester blue. Sammy Ciani refractor. Brennan Malone. TJ Sakema. Logan Driscoll. Ryan Nelson. Balake Walston. Case hit. Brett Batty. Nick Lodolo blue wave. Seth Beer to 90. To 99. 97 of 99. Another Bleday auto. 74 of 99. Insert. Michael Bush. Adley. Logan Davidson. Kendall Williams. And a second numbered Cameron Misner. This one is 39 of 71. I think I've hit 5 of these. Speckles. Dre Jameson. Ryan Jensen refractor. Cody Host purple. Hunter Bishop refractor. Peyton Burdick. Ryan Garcia. Davis Wenzel. And Josh Wolf refractor. And then this monster right here that just destroyed it. So he gets the little... All right, guys. Let me save your video, all right? All right, sir. Have a good one. Thanks for watching.